What's going on? It's Fist, bringing it to you like I do. Another edition of the daily dose of the Fist. Two plus two. 2 for Tuesday. I don't know. It's not 2. It's 1 plus 1 is 2. Duh. 2 for Tuesday. That's what I do. Bringing you gameplay, Arkaden. Look at that double kill right off the rip. Coming through the back. I'm coming through the back gate storage area. That's how I do it. Running the P90. And this map, I was going back to my last video. It's very, I think this is my favorite map, and the reason being, it's incredibly, next to 99.9% impossible to get locked down on this map. There's so many ways to get out of trouble in this map. That's why this map's amazing. And I see people hating on this map. People hating on these maps, the reason they're hating on these maps is they can't lock people down and spawn and just spawn trap them and spawn kill them. You cannot lock people down in the spawn in this map. It's impossible. You know, it's like next to impossible. I'm not going to say anything's impossible, but it's next to impossible. And that's why I like this game. I mean, that's why I like this map, because you can get out of any situation and make a comeback. And that's one of the best things about this map. And that's probably why I'm using the P90. It's very forgiving. You know, you could come back with about any other weapon, other than the fact that the did you see that bitch try to jump down, double kill? Get off me! That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. And that's the great thing about this map. They can't trap you. You know, they could try to trap you, but the only way you could get trapped in this map is if you trap yourself. And that's not come inside the map or not go outside the map. Like if you're outside and you don't come inside, that's the only way you can trap yourself. Then you have to force them to come outside. That's the only way you can get to those people. You know, the last video I did, I was talking about weapons. I'm working on my 9 class modification setup, meaning that, you know, I use my prestige tokens for weapon unlocks. I didn't use them for double XP and all that stuff. I think that's they finally, you know, Infinity Ward's like, look, you know, we don't care about, you know, running to a flag in 20 miles to get a golden gun and 1,000 this and that. They just give everything to you. They're like, yo, let them play. And I think that's, I mean, they're starting to like realize that, hey, it doesn't matter what they do in Call of Duty, it's gonna sell a bazillion copies, so just fucking make it a fun game, and that's it. You know, a lot of people that are complaining, they're not complaining about like, look, I got shot by a noob tube in my face. A lot of people are, you know, don't realize it. Look at all the negative shit that's gone from Modern Warfare 2 that made this game so much better. I mean, a lot of people like these open maps, like overpass, underpass, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't mind them. I like open maps too. Then I can get a bunch of big ass kill streaks and kill people. But I also like these maps because, you know, all your kills are based on your gun gameplay. And that's what you want to see, right? You love seeing me running around with my P90. I would say probably, look at this guy jump down. See that move? Oh yeah, get down. Flip, diddy dip, moving around, running around. That's what I do. You love to see this type of gameplay. I mean, it's, you know, it's, it's team deathmatch 6v6, and, you know, I got 35 kills. I think that's pretty good. Regardless of my deaths, it's still pulled out a 3.5, which is, you know, KDR, you can't take that to the bank and get a car loan or anything, but still, that's, if you look at, you know, me strictly rushing and playing like that, that's pretty good. It just shows you that it's possible, and I'm not even running specialist package on this gameplay. So you guys can do it. You can run around and you can rush around. There's no need to camp, you know. It takes you more time to find a camping spot and get set up to do camping than it is just to rush around and play the game and just concentrate on your gun skills. Now, a lot of gun skills have changed in this game. It's kind of a hybrid between, I would say it's a lesser hybrid of Call of Duty 4. You're not going to get the amazing range that you would get in Call of Duty 4, but you're going to get like some stuff that you wouldn't get in you know, Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2. You know, now I did say the FAD was a bad weapon, You know, I wouldn't say it's a completely bad weapon, but I think the M16 out of the assault rifles is one of the it probably is the worst weapon, worst assault rifle for sure. But the FAD has a place. You know, people are like, well, why are you not liking the FAD? I'm like, well, why would I use a FAD when I could gain the mobility of an SMG? You know, I mean, I could tell you one thing about the FAD that I figured out, and that is this. And this is the stuff that, you know, for people that stick around in my videos, like I always say. The FAD, you lose, it's an assault rifle. You lose the mobility, but what you gain is you gain focus in it. What I mean by focus is that once you put the crosshairs on somebody, you could that gun can take hits and still deliver bullets down the range without flinching or reeling. And your gun won't kick up in the air, and your weapon won't kick up in the air. And that is the plus of that weapon. I didn't really understand what it was until I went back and somebody on Twitter was like, yo, man, my favorite weapon's the G36. Now, I would like to say this, though. There are maps. Now, how I range my weapons are maps from close quarters, medium to long range. And that's how I do my 9 classes. So right now, that's you know, I got my medium weapons, I got my close range weapons, and I got my long distance weapons. So I pretty much set up and all that. But like I said, I mean, that's what the FAD is for. Basically, I got rid of the M16 and replaced it with the FAD in one of my slots. The only other weapon that I'm questionable about is the ACR. It's really slow. I mean, it's maybe at best medium to long range, if that. There's really no place for it. But I'll go over those. If you guys want to see anything else, just let me know. I'm gonna keep delivering videos. I might, you know, like I said, when the certain situations present themselves, then I'll post those videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, learned something. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.